It's the end of 2020, finally, and in 2021, Americans can expect a little extra money from the new COVID relief package to help get us back on track financially. So we talked to the experts to find out just how it all breaks down to help us right here in Michigan. Some Americans have received their full set of COVID vaccines, meaning both Pfizer or both Moderna shots, and many of them have reported feeling in a fog or otherwise sick after getting the second dose. But there's a third option available now, the Johnson & Johnson single-dose COVID vaccine, and people are wondering if getting a single shot means you won't feel sick afterward. So we're verifying, does the single-dose vaccine have fewer side effects than the double-dose vaccine? Here are our sources: Dr. Liam Sullivan, infectious disease physician at Spectrum Health and participant in the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine trial, and Dr. Del Dehart, infectious disease physician at Metro Health. Dr. Sullivan says just because you're getting one injection does not mean you're not going to feel side effects.
When people get the systemic effects from Moderna and Pfizer, they're much more common after the second injection. And that's because your immune system has been primed by the first injection. Now you get that second injection 21 or 28 days later, and your immune system reacts very vigorously to it. And that's why people have more systemic effects with the second injection of those two vaccines.
Dr. Sullivan says in the 24 to 48 hours following the single injection, he experienced common side effects, including tiredness and muscle ache. Dr. Dehart says feeling the common side effects after the first or second injection is proof that the vaccine is working.
Thus far in clinical trials, it has not seemed to produce more or less side effect. Fortunately, it looks like one vaccine, Moderna or Pfizer, is good. The second one is better to get both, and one vaccine from the Johnson & Johnson is good. And we will only know 6 months or a year from now if one is a little better than another as far as how long it protects.
So we can verify that it's false to assume that by getting the single-dose vaccine, you will not experience common systemic effects following injection. With your Verify, I'm Sarah Makuta. Tell me if this is you. You see an ad on Facebook for a t-shirt. It looks nice, it's a good price, and the company promises that you're going to get it in 3 days. So you buy it. Now 3 days go by, no t-shirt. Suddenly you start to panic. Was the company legitimate or was it a scam?
They look like legitimate ads. It's very easy to buy a Facebook ad and put something out there.
Since the start of the pandemic, the Better Business Bureau of West Michigan says social media targeted scams have skyrocketed.
So we see companies that just don't deliver anything at all. We see companies that lead you to believe you're going to get it in a couple days or a couple weeks, and it's coming from China, and you might get it a couple months from now. But in that intervening period, you feel like you've been scammed.
Now, often these websites are hard to get in touch with, and you're left with no answers. Now, that should be a clue. Before you click to buy, find a contact email or phone number for that company, and if you cannot find one, you do not want to shop with them. Now, if you're already beyond that point, you can report the company to the BBB, of course, and to protect you from scammers, the BBB has partnered with the University of Minnesota and USC to review scam tracker data to identify where scams have gotten worse since the pandemic began. Muskegon ranks 13th among the most affected zip codes for scams all across the United States.
So going through all the data, they found that communities with high minority populations are the most likely to lose money to a scam. Our Business Bureau has some programs that we do. We do our Scam Busters program in schools. And over the last year, we've done a number of presentations within Muskegon County schools and across West Michigan, teaching students about scams and what to watch for. We have our Fighting Financial Fraud series, which teaches adults and seniors what to watch for and how to avoid it.
And here's how you can avoid it. Take your time, do the research on every company you order from.
What are other people's experience with it? Go to bbb.org, do a Google search, find out what other people are saying before you make that payment.
And if you're not shopping for products, but looking to invest.
Investments can be very tricky. We see a lot more right now with cryptocurrency. People want to jump into it. They don't exactly understand exactly what it is.
Find someone both knowledgeable and trustworthy to walk you through an investment before you put your money anywhere. Now, the BBB says doing your homework and educating yourself is crucial in making sure you don't lose your money in a scheme. For links to the BBB of West Michigan to report a scam, go to 13OnYourSide.com. I'm Sarah Makuta, 13 on your side. All right, ladies, put those scrunchies back in the closet. Governor Whitmer announced today that pretty soon you're going to be headed back to the salon to get your hair professionally done. Today, Governor Whitmer announced that starting June 10th, salons in the UP and northern Michigan can open, and beginning June 15th, salons statewide can take appointments and bring clients back into the salon.
It's time for us to get back in our game.
This announcement is a long time coming for Sarah Close,
Time to train.
owner of Capelli Salon in Easttown. She's been preparing for months.
Let's do this. A mixture of excited and relieved. Now I feel the pressure to get everything in order. We have a lot of appointments we had to cancel and move several times.
She says the salon has all the PPE they need. The plastic dividers are ready to be installed to protect clients. The typical gathering spot in the reception area will be used a lot less. Staff will be greeting their guests in the parking lot and taking them from curbside right to the hair salon chair.
It's gonna be a little bit different. We have taken out our waiting room. They will call us when they arrive.
We will all be wearing masks. We're definitely doing more cleaning, allowing more time in between our clients, and then definitely following along with whatever the governor recommends for us.
Downtown, owner of the Parlor, Ashley, says her clients have been supportive through the COVID-19 shutdown.
Lots of nice emails and phone calls, and everybody's really eager to get in, but also very understanding.
And in case you caved and gave yourself a really bad quarantine haircut, Ashley and Sarah say there will be no judgment. They'll fix you up now that we have made it to the other side.
We still love you. We still want you to come back in, and we won't judge you. We know that we all, had to do what we had to do.
So whatever that looks like, if you have to grow out some crazy bangs, if you have some very strange hair color, it's all good.
Safe Salons for Michigan applauded the governor today for finally giving the green lights for salons to reopen. Now, across the state of Michigan, salon can start taking appointments and getting you into the chair starting June 15th. In Easttown, I'm Sarah Makuta, 13 on your side.